Here we have, well, a boatload of spinners to take a look at, courtesy of Fidget LA. They are also willing to sponsor a giveaway, so I will be using the same sign-up sale system from other giveaways, and 3 winners will get to pick any spinner from their website and have it shipped to them. How awesome is that? Those details on that giveaway will come later in this video, so make sure to keep watching. Moving on to the spinners, since there are so many of them, I'll just be doing a quick overview of each one and my initial impressions, so that we're not sitting here for a half hour. Starting with their names, we have the Iris in brass, the C3 Dry in copper and stainless steel, the C2 in brass, the LBar in brass, and the Reaper Quad in brass. They all feature the same steel R188 bearing inside of an easy removal bearing enclosure, which makes it convenient to quickly clean or replace a bearing without glue or press fitting. Since they all use the same bearing and have a similar weight of 2 to 2.5 ounces, these all feature a 4 to 5 minute table spin. The buttons all appear to be the same design with a nice concave curvature to help gripping the spinner. The exception is the Reaper Quad, which has a skull for one of its buttons. This, of course, is the classic skull and crossbones look. The brass has a nice polish to it, and I think the style will look great once it gets an aged patina to it. It spins nicely, but you'll want to watch your finger placement on the spin as not to rub against this cheek and mouth area. I just make sure my flick is more towards the end of the bone, and there's no problem at all. Just take a quick look at this so you can see all of it. Next up, we have the Iris, which I reviewed a similar version of this last week. This one has a very patriotic red, white, and blue O-ring set on the arms, and those create vibrant color rings when spun. I like this design because it's modular and you can take all these arms off and create any style you want. An X, 2-arm, whatever you want to do, take them all off and have it be a coin spinner. Modular is always nice. Take a close-up look of this one. Moving on, here is the C2 spinner. This design creates a lot of outward mass with not much here in between, and most of that mass here on the ends. Definitely creates a very satisfying spin. I like how the ends have been brushed to give it a nice matte look, but the inner arms are machined, so it creates this combination of shiny and matte. So let's take a quick close-up look of that one. Very nice. Next we have the LBar Spinner, which has this neat design. The edges have a pretty generous chamfer, which makes it nice to hold and to spin. Since the design is not symmetrical, the spin experience is a little different depending on which way you hold it. My favorite part about this spinner is this pocket that is created, which makes for a nice finger rest for solid flicks. I've saved my favorite for last, the C3 Dry spinners. Dry, of course, is German for the number 3, so it's a fitting name. Aside from having a really clean and professional look, the spin is buttery smooth with no judder at all. Both the arms and the raised weights have a slight chamfer, and combined they allow for a very comfortable spin. It's the kind of spin that feels like it could last all day without giving you any finger fatigue. The impact point for your finger is the rounded area between the arms, and it just feels so nice. Both the copper and the stainless steel have been brushed, so it gives a nice matte look and feel, and won't get smudged up with fingerprints. Overall, these are all decent spinners, and Fidget LA has a wide variety of options for anyone's taste. The best part is they are all under $30, so if you are on a budget, these will be perfect for you. Just keep in mind, these are all mass-produced to keep that cost low. So if you get one and it doesn't spin very smooth or for very long, do your own inspection before running out to social media. Take out the bearing, look it over, give it a proper clean, reseat it in the housing, and make sure that it's tightened back down. Many times I've had to help someone with a rattle, and it turns out all they needed to do was tighten that bearing enclosure. Anyway, for the giveaway, I'll be making another sign-up sale that will run for about 72 hours after I post this video. Please do not put your information in the comments of this video. Make sure to do it in that sign-up sale link in order to keep your information private. When it's all done, I'll do a live video of the random drawing, and 3 lucky winners will get to pick any spinner from Fidget LA's current line. I'll email the winners, have them pick a spinner, and give me their address, and I'll pass that along to Fidget LA for shipping. You can purchase any of these spinners directly from Fidget LA, along with a variety of other styles, and that link will be in the description below. Also, if you are interested in joining a friendly community that is passionate about spinners, check out SpinSpace on Facebook. Thank you for watching, and seriously, thank you, because without you, this doesn't happen. Thank you for watching, and as always, please consider subscribing and liking this video if you'd like to see more spinner reviews like this. Later.